Amid the COVID pandemic, farmers are observing a nationwide stir to mark 6 months of their protests against the Modi government's farm laws. Protesters are calling it a black day, are hoisting black flags from their homes, vehicles and other places as a mark of protest. Farmers are also burning effigies against the government. The Kisan Morcha has asked all farmers, labourers and students to back the protest. But this stir could very well prove to be a super spreader event. The country we know is already battling a deadly surge of COVID-19. Remember, the farmer unions have been demanding the Modi government roll back the 3 controversial farm laws and bring a new law to guarantee minimum support prices.
सरकार ने ये कहा कि एक फ़ोन कॉल की दूरी पे है। हमें 4 महीने से वो नंबर नहीं मिला।
अब सरकार ये सवाल उठा रही है कि हर जगह ये कहते हैं कि कोविड स्प्रेड हो रहा है। अगर किसान एक जगह इकट्ठा हैं तो क्या इससे महामारी नहीं फैलेगी?
महामारी इससे फैलेगी तो इलाज करो ना, उसका हॉस्पिटल में इलाज करो। और किसान यहाँ क्यों हैं? अगर किसानों से फैल रही है, अगर बीमारी बढ़ी है तो कानून कैंसिल कर दो। हाँ, कानून कैंसिल कर दो।
उससे कम कुछ मंजूर नहीं?
कुछ कोई मंजूर नहीं है।
जब तक काले कानून रद्द नहीं करता उन्नी देर तक इत्थे बैठे रहेंगे, चाहे हुण कर दे कल नूं कर दे, 2024 तक बैठे हैं।
As it's been 6 months of the farmers' agitation here on this day at Delhi's Gazipur, Prime Minister Modi's effigy is being borne by the farmers. The protest, which continues for the last 6 months here against the farm laws, the farmers yet again have triggered the stir further with the black flag, black turban and now burning effigy of Prime Minister Modi against the farm laws, as the farmers gave a call to protest, a nationwide protest, which is also supported by almost all the opposition parties. And here at Delhi's Gazipur, the farmers are burning effigy of the Prime Minister, shouting slogan against PM Modi and the union government against the farm laws. Remember, there have been various protest points by these farmers. And here at Gazipur, the protest led by Rakesh Tikait. And now there you see the police. UP police is escorting the farmers' leaders here, though the entry in the national capital has been restricted through the banners and posters. And here now the police is escorting the farmers' leader. And this is where the effigy was burned. There's a minor escalation between the farmers and the police as they trying to clear the area. Amidst of this pandemic, the social distancing at Gazipur border goes for a toss. There you see in the images Rakesh Tikait, the Bharatiya Kisan Leader Union. And here the protest, as it continues after 6 months, the farmers continue to protest at Delhi's Gazipur. With this report at Gazipur in Sanjay Kumar, this is Ashutosh Mishra for India Today.
Anisha Mathur is getting us more details on that story. She joins us from Delhi. Anisha, clearly the farmers are unrelenting. For the last 6 months or so, they've been protesting in spite of the government also coming out with information and data that we, in fact, were the first to report on to show that a large number of people were infected at the protest site. And also these protests were the reasons behind the spike in cases in Punjab and Haryana, isn't it?
Well, Sneha, that is what the government has been saying for the last several days, that because of the movement and of people from and to and from the protest site, the coronavirus has spread to the hinterlands, to the villages. But at Singhu border, where we've been since this morning, farmers are denying all of these allegations and in fact saying that nobody at the farmer protest has fallen ill. In fact, they are, as Ashutosh also just showed you, at Singhu border also black flags are everywhere. People are wearing black turbans, black bandanas, and an effigy of the Prime Minister and of the Indian government was burnt today. What they are saying is that if the government believes that the farmers are responsible for spread of the virus, then the government should do something about enhancing medical facilities and ensuring that masks, sanitizers, etc. are distributed among the people of the country. In fact, they've questioned the government's entire vaccination and treatment strategy on our cameras this morning. But they are saying that there is no corona among the farmer protesters. In fact, they are claiming that because they are farmers, because they engage in immunity boosting, they have kaha every day, and they take steam every day, and they're doing everything possible to ensure that the virus does not spread. But the protest itself is continuing, and they are very clear that they're not ready to go back or reduce the scale of the protest in any manner whatsoever.
All right. Anisha, thanks for getting us up to speed with that. Anisha Mathur with that report from the national capital. My colleague Akshita Nandgopal explains us why farmers are protesting even during the second wave of the pandemic. Take a look.
Now, for 6 months, the farmers' protest has raged on against the 3 farm reforms. And let's look back at some of the major rally stirs that were organized by farmer unions. The latest being on May 16th, when farmers came together to oppose the lockdown. Also, it led to clashes with 70 farmers and 20 cops were injured. These clashes broke out after farmers made it clear that they would protest against a corona lockdown. Now, on May 12th, just a few days before that, in Rupnagar of Punjab, you had the Samyukta Kisan Morcha leaders gathering 5,000 farmers for a mega rally. And this is amid the second COVID wave. Again, in Punjab on May 8th, you had 32 farmer unions protesting against the lockdown. They said that this was a conspiracy and that it would affect farmers as well as small-time businessmen. On May 2nd, it's not just in Punjab but also in Haryana. In Ambala, you had Rakesh Tikait addressing a mega rally. Tikait himself has been accused of holding these mega events at a time when he's been vaccinated, but others haven't. Now, on April 5th in Nadala in Punjab, the Akali Dal also held a massive rally. The party's time and again expressed its solidarity with the protesting farmers, and on April 5th, they held a rally. March 21st in Moga of Punjab, the AAP Kisan rally also was addressed by Kejriwal. A number of political parties who have been, in fact, backing the protest even now have expressed their solidarity with the protest today. And on February 21st in Barnala in Punjab, over 2 lakh people gathered at, in fact, the BKU, that's the Ekta Ugrahan rally. This also we saw happening even as there were questions of a second wave looming. On February 7th, again in Haryana, in Kurukshetra, you had the Kisan Mahapanchayat by Rakesh Tikait. And our report also spoke about how some of these Mahapanchayats have turned into COVID super spreaders.
Well, India Today has accessed an exclusive report that reveals that the farmers' stir created COVID hotspots. Several Kisan Mahapanchayats and Andolans in Punjab and Haryana led to a huge spike in cases of COVID-19. The second wave is raging on, claiming several lives, but farmers have not called off their strike. Take a look at this exclusive report.
200 days. That's how long the farmers' protest has been raging on. And despite a deadly COVID second wave, the protesters are in no mood to relent. Now, a report accessed exclusively by India Today reveals that the farm stir created COVID hotspots. Kisan Mahapanchayats and Andolans that were held across the states of Punjab and Haryana led to a huge spike in coronavirus cases. Punjab's Bhundar village has been sending a batch of 6 farmers every week to the capital's borders to protest against the 3 farm laws. The village has now been declared a containment zone, with over 138 farmers found to be COVID positive and 6 deaths being reported within a week. There are a dozen such villages, including Fapre Bhaika, Joga and Lohgarh, that have also been declared containment zones. The story is no different in Haryana. A state government report on COVID infections in villages accessed by India Today found over 804 deaths in 22 Rohtak villages, which are located within 100 kilometers from 3 protest sites. Over 45 villages have been declared containment zones in Haryana.
किसानों से अपील की जा रही थी कि आप बॉर्डर्स पर बैठे हैं, वैक्सीनेशन करा लीजिए, हरियाणा सरकार आपकी मदद करेगी।
सब बातें तो हमारी अपनी है प्रदेश की, लेकिन जो केंद्रीय नेताओं से मेरी बातचीत हुई है इस संदर्भ में सारे विषयों की जानकारी उनको दी है और इससे सारी बातों को तो एक प्रकार से अवगत कराया गया उनको और सब धैर्य रख करके हम आगे बढ़ेंगे।
10 Haryana villages have witnessed over 239 mysterious deaths in 2 weeks. These villages are located in Hisar, Rohtak, Sonipat, Bhiwani and Jhajjar districts.
जहाँ तक हमारे ज़िले की बात है तो हमारे मुगली एरिया का जो बुराई एरिया है इसमें भी केसेस बढ़े हैं और बाकी जो हमारा गन्नौर और कोहना का एरिया था इनमें भी केसेस थे। वैक्सीनेशन वहाँ पे स्टार्ट की गई है तो अभी 2200 के आसपास वहाँ पे वैक्सीनेशन तो कराई। जहाँ कहीं भी मिक्सिंग है वहाँ डेफिनेटली ये तो है कि वहाँ केसेस बढ़ते ही बढ़ते हैं, बिल्कुल बढ़ते हैं।
At the Tikri border, 2 protesters have already died due to COVID-19. Bharatiya Kisan Union Chief Jogendra Singh Ugrahan himself tested positive in March. Several protesters are symptomatic but are refusing to get tested.
डेड बॉडी आई थी बलबीर सिंह सन ऑफ मक्खन सिंह, कुंडली फार्मा एजुकेशन साइट से आई थी, कल रात को आई थी। पुलिस की रिक्वेस्ट थी कि उसका कोविड-19 टेस्ट किया जाए तो वो रैपिड एंटीजन टेस्ट में बॉडी पॉजिटिव आई है।
हमारे 400 के करीब किसान उनकी डेथ हो चुकी है, सभी का आज तक पोस्टमार्टम हुआ है, किसी का कोरोना पॉजिटिव नहीं आया। और अब सरकार का एक षड्यंत्र है, सरकार की एक चाल है, किसान को बुखार हुआ ही नहीं तो पुलिस क्यों लिख रही है कि इसको बुखार है 2 दिन से, और जानबूझकर ये लिखने के बाद जहाँ पे उसका मतलब कोविड टेस्ट करवाया, जानबूझकर उसका कोविड को पॉजिटिव की रिपोर्ट दी गई सिर्फ आंदोलन को बदनाम करने के लिए।
Besides the crowds at the Delhi border protest sites, over 15 major Kisan rallies, Mahapanchayats and political rallies also contributed to COVID surge. Protesters and farm union leaders fear that the stir will lose its steam if it's called off. But can it continue at the cost of rising infections and deaths due to coronavirus? With Manjeet Sehgal, Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, on COVID-19 trail, India Today's Preeti Chaudhary spoke with local residents around Singhu border to gauge if they feel the farmers' protests should be held or not, and if these protests are causing greater distress to their villages. Take a look.
The Singhu border has been the epicenter of the farmer protest. The crowds had thinned, but now are being mobilized again to mark 26th May. It is the 6-month anniversary of the farmer protest against the 3 farm laws. And the long march to Delhi borders has begun once again, despite a clear health warning. The fight against the second COVID wave has reached a critical stage. There are signs of the outbreak abating. But since the virus is treacherous, experts say it's not over. While the protesters start to gather in huge numbers at Singhu border, we visit the border villages, most falling into Sonipat district, Haryana. Sonipat district has been in the red, recovering now from what it recorded earlier, a positivity rate of 46.4%. Sympathy still lies with the farmers at Pitampura village, but there is an appeal to them to stem the gathering till the contagion stem.
देखिए ऑफिशियली तो यहाँ पे ज़्यादा केस नहीं निकले हैं क्योंकि शायद टेस्टिंग नहीं हो पाई, इसीलिए लोग घर में ही क्योर हो गए कुछ टाइम के बाद। लेकिन ऑब्वियसली यहाँ पे कुछ केस तो होंगे।
आए हैं आप लोग बीमार हुए हैं, डेथ वेथ्स हुई हैं?
और नहीं, कोरोना से कोई डेथ नहीं हुई है ऑफिशियली, बट ऑफिशियली लेकिन डेथ्स हुई हैं।
डेथ्स हुई हैं।
उनकी टेस्टिंग नहीं थी तो कह नहीं सकते कि वो कोरोना से थी या फिर कोई नॉर्मल वैसे ही कोई।
इस वक्त कोरोना काल है, दूसरी जो अभी वेव आई है उसमें बहुत सारे लोग ज्यादा संक्रमित हुए हैं। इस वक्त आपको लगता है कि किसानों को बैठना चाहिए यहाँ पर जितनी तादाद में है?
मैम देखिए, अगर कोरोना सच में ही जो रूप हमने देखा है उस हिसाब से किसानों को भी कुछ एक स्टैंड बाई मोड लेना चाहिए ताकि वो फिर से इस चीज़ को कंटिन्यू कर सके। स्टैंड बाई मोड लेना चाहिए कि फिर से या तो वो फिर से कंटिन्यू कर ले। इस टाइम पे अगर कोरोना ज़्यादा फैला हुआ है तो उन लोगों को थोड़ा सा अपने आप को भी बचाना चाहिए और बाकी लोगों को भी बचाना चाहिए क्योंकि एक दूसरे से ही लोग संक्रमित हो रहे हैं।
The old guard in this village makes their allegiance clear.
इस वक्त जब कहते हैं कि संक्रमण फैल रहा है, आपको लगता है किसानों को थोड़े टाइम के लिए बंद कर देना चाहिए मोर्चा?
कर देना चाहिए जी, कर देना चाहिए, पर ये मोदी सरकार नहीं करा रही जी। इन्होंने जो मोदी साहब ने, हम तो जी आप जैसे की सुने हैं या थोड़ा घना टीवी पे सुन ले हैं, तो ही मोदी साहब ने ये कही थी प्रधानमंत्री ने कि 1 सेकंड की कॉल है, 1 मिनट की दूरी है, वो मिनट का ना पता जी कब तक आओगी। इसमें हमने भी मारेगी, इन लोगों ने मारेगी, पब्लिक ने भी मारेगा मोदी साहब, पता ना जी कहाँ तक के फैल हो के ना कहाँ तक जाएगी।
Though dyed in wool in farmer support, even they feel maybe for a brief while the protests be put on hold.
नहीं, ये तो जैसे कोरोना काल है, इसमें थोड़ा समय बिता दें, फिर आ जाए। अगर सरकार नहीं मानती
फिर आ जाए।
हाँ,
अभी थोड़ा वेट करें।
हाँ, अभी थोड़ा है, ये है कि अपने घर जाएं तो आराम से बढ़िया है। सारी बीमारी तो इंसान का ही लगती है, यहाँ भी लग सकती है, बाहर भी लग सकती है, घर भी लग सकती है। बीमारी का तो कोई पता नहीं।
Jyoti here runs the local chemist store, the only shop allowed to remain open the last 1 month. She is a fence sitter when it comes to the protest taking place 800 meters away from her. In principle, supports the farmers, but not happy with the inconvenience caused.
वैसे भी लोगों को बहुत परेशानियां होती हैं इनकी वजह से।
क्या परेशानी?
बस रोड जाम हो जाते हैं, आने जाने में भी परेशानियां होती हैं, और इसी काम आसपास के नज़दीक के जो वर्कर्स हैं, काम बंद हो रखा है। बस ये चीजें हैं, और तो मुझे ज्यादा इतनी वो नहीं है।
10 kilometers away, Teha village has seen a crippling import of the virus.
हमारे गांव में कम से कम 25-30 कोरोना थे, जिसमें 1-2 की मृत्यु भी हुई है, और 2 तो खुद मेरे घर में थे। मेरी खुद वाइफ थी, एक मेरे लड़के की वाइफ थी।
मौतें हुई हैं आपके गांव?
हाँ, 2 मौतें भी हुई है। वैसे 1-2 का मालूम भी नहीं है, वैसे मौतें ज्यादा हुई है। कुल मिलाकर 10-12 तो बिल्कुल ज्यादा कंडीशन नाजुक होकर ठीक हुए।
And they here are angry. There've been too much sickness, all too much to feel for any cause at all.
गांव सटे हुए हैं जहां पे आंदोलन हो रहा है, उसके वजह से क्या संक्रमण फैल रहा है?
हाँ, उसमें भी एक बात तरह ज्यादा केस हो जी। जिस तरह पंजाब में चले गए, वहाँ से भी शिकायत आई थी, भाई इनसे ज्यादा है जो यहाँ से आदमी जा रहे हैं, इनसे ज्यादा फैल रहा है कुल मिला के।
ये तो जी एक पूरा प्रभाव गिर रहा है हमारे आसपास के गाँव में। बीमारी भी फैल रही है इससे, और लोगों को दिक्कत भी बहुत ज्यादा हुई है। इनको सरकार ने कह भी दिया था कि भाई आपका 1.5 साल कोई वो नहीं होगा।
आपको लग रहा है बीमारी फैल रही है?
हाँ, बीमारी फैल रही है जी इनसे बहुत।
हमने दिल्ली जान में 1 घंटे में पहुंचे थे, अब 3 घंटे में पहुंचे जी हम। हार है बीमारी है, तो बीमार आदमी और हम ले जा रहे हैं उन्हें, तो हम 3 घंटे में मर ले रहे हमारा आदमी, हम हॉस्पिटल में पहुंचा भी नहीं सकते उन्हें।
6 months ago, a lot of Indian hearts bled for the cause of our farmers. 6 months on, India has been brought to its knees under a brutal COVID surge. Hearts are cramped with grief, leaving very little space for empathy. The fallacy of the anti-COVID Teflon coating has long been shattered by super spreader events like the Kumbh in Uttarakhand, the Panchayat elections in Uttar Pradesh, the state elections in West Bengal. So when a protest willfully wants to peak during a pandemic, should there be empathy? That's the thing about empathy. Timing plays a huge part in invoking it. Reporting with camera person Hitesh Kumar in Sonipat district, Haryana, Preeti Chaudhary for India Today.